A doctor says one simple change can cut your risk of dying from heart disease by 56%. No new pills, no higher doses, no special diet, just one change in timing. For decades, people have been told to take their blood pressure pills in the morning, but that advice comes from a rule written in 1955. New science says something different, and this small mistake may be leaving you unprotected during the most dangerous hours of your day. Before we go further, you need to hear this clearly. I am a doctor, but I am not your doctor. Do not change. When you take your medication, without speaking to your physician first, some blood pressure pills can be dangerous at night. This video is not here to replace your doctor. It is here to help you ask better questions, because by the end, you will know exactly which pills can be moved, which ones should not, and what to say to start that conversation safely. If you care about your heart, type 1 in the comments right now. Your blood pressure does not stay the same all day. It follows a rhythm, a 2-4-hour cycle. Your body repeats every single day. Around midday, your pressure drops slightly. You feel heavy, a little slow. In the late afternoon, it rises again. You feel a second wave of energy. But early in the morning, something very different happens. Between 4 and 6 a.m., your body begins to surge. Your heart beats faster. Your blood vessels tighten. You may feel it as a dull headache, a pounding chest, or pressure behind your eyes. This is not random. This is your body entering the most dangerous phase of the day. Between 4 a.m. and 10 a.m., your body enters a storm. Stress hormones flood your system. Your blood vessels clamp down. Your blood becomes thicker. At the same time, your heart starts pumping harder and faster. 3 dangerous forces happen all at once. Tight vessels, thick blood, hard pumping. This is the perfect condition for a heart attack or a stroke. And the numbers prove it. Nearly 40% of heart attacks happen in this window. Almost half of all strokes and sudden cardiac death peaks between 7 and 9 a.m. This is not bad luck. This is biology. Your body creates the same storm every single morning. The only question is, are you protected when it hits? Now here is the problem. If you take your pill at 8 a.m., it reaches peak strength. Around midday, it protects you in the afternoon. But by evening, it starts to fade. By midnight, it is weaker. By 4 a.m., it is almost gone. And that is exactly when the storm begins. There is a gap, a dangerous window of about 6 hours. Your body is under attack, but your medication is no longer there to protect you. You walk into the most dangerous part of your day with almost nothing in your system. And this happens every single morning without you even knowing it. Henry was 68 years old, a retired baker. For 40 years, he woke up before sunrise to feed his town. After retirement, he found a new passion, growing rare orchids. Inside a greenhouse he built himself. Every morning at 5 a.m., he would walk outside, open the door, and care for his plants. But something changed. A heavy pain started at the back of his head. Every single morning, his heart pounded. His hands trembled. By 5 a.m., his blood pressure was dangerously high, but no one knew, because every doctor visit was at 1 p.m. And at that time, his numbers looked perfect. So the chart said everything was fine, but his mornings told a different story. Day by day, he stopped going to the greenhouse. He sat in a dark room, waiting for the pain to pass. He was not getting old. He was living inside a dangerous gap no one had ever measured. This mistake goes back to 1955. The first blood pressure drugs were strong diuretics. They made patients urinate frequently. If taken at night, people would wake up, fall in the dark, or have accidents in bed. So doctors gave one simple rule: take it in the morning. At that time, it made perfect sense. But medicine changed. Modern drugs like ACE inhibitors, ARBs, and calcium channel blockers do not cause that problem. The original reason no longer exists, but the habit remained, passed down from one doctor to another, unquestioned. And today, millions of people are still following a rule that was never updated. At night, your body is supposed to rest. Your blood pressure should drop by 10 to 20%. This is called the nocturnal dip. Your heart needs it. Your brain needs it. But in many seniors, this dip never happens. Blood pressure stays high all night long. These people are called non-dippers, and most of them have no idea because their readings look normal during the day, but inside the body, damage is building silently. Memory loss, confusion, fatigue, not aging, pressure that never drops. If you wake up at night, have swollen ankles, or morning headaches, your body may be warning you. If this sounds like you, type 1 in the comments right now. A massive study changed everything. Over 19,000 patients, followed for 6 years. Half took their medication in the morning. The other half took it at bedtime. The results were shocking. The bedtime group had 56% fewer deaths from heart disease, 49% fewer strokes, 42% fewer cases of heart failure. Same drugs, same doses, only one difference: timing. But then, another study in the UK found no major difference between morning and evening. 2 large studies, different outcomes. But one thing they both agree on: taking your medication at night is safe. It does not increase falls. It does not cause harm, which means, at worst, it is equal. At best, it could save your life. Not every blood pressure pill should be moved to nighttime. This part matters. ACE inhibitors, like lisinopril or ramipril, ARBs, like losartan or valsartan, and calcium channel blockers, like amlodipine. These are the medications that often work better at night. They target the hormones that rise while you sleep and surge in the early morning. Taking them at bedtime means they are strongest when your body needs them most. But diuretics are different. They make you urinate. Taking them at night can lead to falls. Beta blockers also require caution. Always ask your doctor first. Here is exactly what you can say to your doctor. Doctor, I have been tracking my blood pressure at home. My morning numbers are higher than my afternoon readings. I am concerned that my medication may be wearing off overnight. Would it be safe to take my medication at bedtime instead? I am willing to monitor my numbers to make sure they do not drop too low. These words show you are informed. They respect your doctor, and they open the door to a safe conversation. There are 4 things that may be destroying your blood pressure at night. First, aged cheese. Cheddar, Gouda, blue cheese. They contain compounds that trigger adrenaline release. Your vessels tighten. Your pressure rises. Second, sleeping flat on your back. Your airway narrows. Oxygen drops. Your body goes into alarm mode. Third, drinking too much water. Before bed, you wake up at night. Your sleep breaks. Your stress system turns back on. Fourth, late night news. Fear and stress keep your hormones elevated when they should be lowest. These small habits can erase your nighttime recovery. Fixing them can improve your pressure. Starting the very first night, Henry made one change. He moved his pill from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. That was it. The next morning, he woke up at 4:30 a.m. He sat on the edge of the bed, waiting for the pain, but it did not come. No crushing pressure, no pounding heart, just silence. Day 2, his hands were steady. Day 3, his blood pressure at 5 a.m. was 122/78. He had never seen a number like that at that hour. By day 5, he walked back into his greenhouse. The air felt warm, alive. He picked up his tools. His hands did not shake. He made one clean cut on a delicate orchid. And for the first time in years, nothing went wrong. No pain, no fear. Just a quiet morning that finally belonged to him again. Henry did not just fix his mornings. He got his life back. His mind became clearer. He remembered things again. He stopped losing words, stopped forgetting why he walked into a room. His wife noticed first. She stopped watching him with worry, stopped finishing his sentences. One evening, she looked at him and said, "You feel like yourself again." And she was right, because his brain was finally resting at night. The pressure had dropped. The damage had slowed. This was not aging. This was a body that had not been protected for years, finally getting the rest it needed, all from one small change. No new medication, no complex routine, just the same pill taken at the right time. Sometimes the biggest transformation comes from the smallest shift. Now imagine your next morning. You wake up without the headache, no pounding heart, no pressure behind your eyes. You check your blood pressure, and for the first time, it looks normal. At 5 a.m., you bring those numbers to your doctor, and your doctor says, "These are the best readings you have ever had." This is possible, but it starts with one simple question. Are you taking your medication at the right time? Do not change anything yet. Just start paying attention. Track your morning numbers. Notice how you feel when you wake up. And if this video opened your eyes, type 1 in the comments right now, because your answer might help someone else realize they are not alone. Like this video so it reaches more people, and share it with one person who takes their pill with morning coffee. That one message could change their life.